Hello, my dear student. Hope you are fine and taking care of yourself at your home. Now, after vacation, this is my next class, and in this class, we will discuss about the new chapter, that is magnetic effect of electric current. Hope you are fine. Before starting the class, please do like and subscribe my YouTube channel for further notification. So let's start the chapter with you. First one, as you're watching the chapter, is magnetic effect of electric current. In the previous chapter, we have done about the heating effect of electric current. Basically, electric current, you have seen it gives heating effect, like when we heat when we allow to pass the current through a wire, it becomes hot. That was the heating effect of electric current given by Joule's law. Similarly, current gives a chemical effect also. But in this chapter, we will do about the magnetic effect of electric current. To understand this, we should know about the basic terms related to the magnet. So today lecture we will do about those basic terms, and then we will continue further class. So first is a magnet. What is a magnet? A substance which attracts small pieces of iron also, nickel and cobalt also, and points in north-south direction when suspended freely is known as a magnet. Clear? So this is about the magnet definition. Next is the end of the magnet pointing towards the earth is north of the earth is called north pole of the magnet, and the end which suspend freely when we are having a bar magnet or when we suspend it from center with a thread. So what you will get, it's north and south end. So the end which point towards the north is north pole and which points towards the south is south pole. Now next is magnetic compass. What is a magnetic compass? Magnetic compass is a needle, is a small bar magnet which is free to rotate. Means on its own axis it is free to rotate, and it always align north-south direction. The shaded portion, that is red portion, is always towards north and other portion is towards the south. We have some properties also, like poles always repel each other. North-north if you are having and south-south if you are having. So they always repel. When will you bring them together? And north-south or south-north, opposite poles always attract. And magnetic poles always exist in pairs. Means whenever we are having a bar magnet or any magnet, they have always north and south pole. If you will break any magnet, then again it will have the two poles, north and south pole. Let's do another things now. So now next is magnetic field. The space or region around a magnet within which its influence or force can be felt by another magnet is called a magnetic field. It is denoted by B letter, and why arrow is there? Because it is a vector quantity. As you are watching, I have taken a bar magnet. The space or region around it where its force can be experienced, that space or region around a magnet is known as its magnetic field. Like you are having an iron nail. If you will put the iron nail here, it will not get attracted towards it. But if you will bring it here, again it will not get attracted towards it. But when the nail will come in this region, automatically this iron nail will get attracted towards the magnet and it act from a distance. So magnetic forces are exerted in this region, and because of that this iron nail get attracted towards this magnet. Means this magnet is exerting force around it up to some region only. So that space is known as the magnetic field. The magnetic field around a bar magnet is represented by magnetic field lines. Now these magnetic field lines are helpful. Magnetic field lines means in which if we will put a compass in this magnetic field region and we find out the field direction, because this force is invisible to us. So if we will put a compass in this space where the north pole of the compass would move, that would give the direction of the magnetic field line, because as this force is invisible. So using magnetic compass, we will find out the direction of the force at that particular point. Like at this point, if I want to find out the force direction, so what I will do, I will put a magnetic compass here, and where the north pole of this compass would move, that would give the direction of magnetic field line around this magnet. And these magnetic field lines, that's why are helpful to show the direction and strength or intensity of the magnetic field. Direction means magnetic field lines would move from north to south or south to north. That we will find out in the next activity. Strength means strong magnetic field or weak magnetic field. That we will do now next. Let's do it. Now the next is strong magnetic field or weak magnetic field. What is the meaning of strong magnetic field? If the magnetic field lines are very close to each other, that is crowded in a particular region, then the strength of the magnetic field in that region is very large, or magnetic field is a strong field at that time. Means if you are having any magnet, like example we can take a bar magnet we are having. So at the poles with these field lines are very crowded. Means the region around a magnet. So this force is invisible. So there are number of infinite magnetic field lines. So near to the poles, these are very crowded to each other. So strength is maximum. Means it will exert a strong force at near to the poles. Now weak magnetic field means if the magnetic field lines are far from each other, as you are going away in a particular region, then the strength of the magnetic field in that region is very small, or magnetic field is weak. Like simply if you will see it around this magnet, this is the region, and if you will see the field lines near to this region or this, or very far away, like here I will put the compass, or if I will put compass here, and if I will put compass here, so in this region there is maximum deflection in the needle. Means either it will get attracted, if it is a, I will put like north pole is there, so north and north will repel, so deflection would be maximum, north pole would come here, angle will change with the maximum rate. But if I will put the compass here, so there is less deflection in the needle, because in the needle degrees are there, values are there. So when there is a more deflection is there, then it shows a strong magnetic field, or there these field lines are very close to each other. And when we put it here far, so this field becomes weak. About these properties of this field line we will do in the next video, that from where they originate, like you are watching here. This I will explain in the next video using an activity, that field lines move from north to south, they intersect. That we will do in the next video. In this video today you have to do these things only, and you have to revise these things only to understand the next portion of the chapter. Thank you and take